Hi everyone, I'm Josh Gilbert at Milestone C. We are a tech ed company and I am a tech head. So my newsfeed has been blowing up about this new addition to the Raspberry Pi family called the Raspberry Pi Pico. So I get a lot of questions. Hey Josh, what is this Raspberry Pi Pico thing everyone's talking about? Well, I'm here to tell you. So what I have before me here is a Raspberry Pi 4 computer and a Raspberry Pi Zero computer. We use these a lot to teach software, electronics. They're great little devices. And essentially what they are is your laptop or desktop shrunk down onto a single board. Hence, we call them single board computers. So what does a computer need to run? It needs an operating system, right? So your laptop has Windows or Mac OS, your phone has Android. These have a Linux distribution called Raspberry Pi. And so when you have an operating system like that, that manages a lot of different applications. So that's called general purpose computing. You can run your spreadsheet, your Word document, your browser, your games, all on the same platform. The Raspberry Pi Pico is a little different in that it's a microcontroller instead of a computer. So microcontrollers are very good and intended to be programmed to perform a single task over and over very efficiently. What are examples of something that might have a microcontroller? Well, your dishwasher at home, your refrigerator, your Roomba vacuum, all probably have a microcontroller because they do that same thing over and over again and they do it very well. All right, microcontrollers. What makes the Raspberry Pi Pico special? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. The Raspberry Pi Pico has a thing called PIO. This is a relatively new concept. You can program inputs, outputs to talk at different protocols. So consider this. As people, we talk, right? We talk to each other, we transfer information, and we do that in different languages, right? In order to exchange information with one another, we need to be able to speak the same language. Well, computers need to do the same thing, and there's lots of different languages computers can talk to exchange information. What these PIOs allow is for you to program these input-output pins to speak a certain language. So if you're talking to, say, a computer that only speaks Spanish, you can program the pin to speak Spanish. Now, computers don't actually speak a language, but they speak a language in terms of protocol, data protocols, and buses. So very cool concept, very cool. I want to try one. I want to get my hands on it. I want to sink in. And when I do, I'm going to report back to you guys. But until then, stay safe, stay well, and stay techie. Thanks.